Welcome back to the city that never slept.
It's a good thing you shot
in its life.
Yeah, good thing you shot a web just before you landed.
Spider-Man nearly fell on his spider head.
I would still love if they had like some Easter egg related to the Spider-Man 3 game where he just face plants on the ground.
To be fair, the faceplant thing is something that you can do in a lot of games. Like if in Spider-Man 2, if you fall off a high enough distance and not web swing, you pretty much will faceplant like that.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you also take damage doing that?
Yeah, you do.
I would assume so. Your face is not, like...
I don't know if it's like a one-hit death, but it definitely takes out a large chunk of your health.
I mean, knowing Spidey, I doubt it would kill him, but it would definitely still hurt.
But yes, we've done a good amount of side quest stuff, though we've only just begun in this chapter, I can say. And we just now found more of frickin' Hammerhead's goons who are trying to steal more of this frickin' Silver Sable stuff. So we're gonna hopefully find them before Silver Sable gets on their case, because we certainly know she's gonna be a bit more trigger happy than we are. How's everybody doing?
Well, I'm doing all right, and I'd actually like to give a little challenge to all our viewers out there who've watched our Spider-Man commentary and are currently watching this one. Take a drink for every time we bring up Sable's ineptitude.
Assuming you weren't already passed out from all the previous shots you had.
I'm assuming the comics did her a better job. I don't know how her representation has been in comics or whatever other media she's been in.
I do know in other games she's a pretty competent threat, but then again, the only games I've ever seen her in are the Ultimate Spider-Man game and in Shattered Dimensions.
Oh, speaking
of the devil.
Hello.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess that's one mark on her.
Yeah.
She's going to kill she's going to kill random pedestrians if we're not careful, though.
Yeah. Oh, I also remember, this might be a bit of a spoiler if we ever decide to get back to that marathon, which I hope we do eventually, Logan, but she's also in Spectacular Spider-Man. However, her characterization's a bit different than it is in the comics and in this game, in that she's not a mercenary, but rather a mafioso's daughter.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Now, that sounds... Oh, gosh, he just went face
Yeah.
against the wall. I'm sure he's okay. I know that's become a kind of a joking post to talk about the whole, Spider-Man never kills people in this game, but...
Yeah, the wall is the clear murderer there.
I mean, clearly, I threw him clear of the wreck. Whatever he hits after that is his own fault.
I say we sue the wall.
I know. Pay for what's gonna pay. Anyway, how you doing, Jordy?
Doing good. Just watching all the mayhem that's happening in this world today.
Ah, my footsies.
This would be such a stressful world to live in.
No kidding.
It would be, yes.
Well, it depends
Every
on
day.
if you live in New York.
Cars everywhere. That's true. Like,
Well, okay, being fair,
Does-
I live in the Hudson Valley, not Manhattan, so I guess that's kind of okay.
fair enough. Like, I gotta ask now I'm thinking about it, like, I know we have an Avengers West Coast, we have stuff in San Francisco that happened, at least with Ant-Man and stuff, we have New York City, absolutely. Does anything happen in the center of this country in Marvel Land?
I'm trying to think.
Does anything ever happen in Tennessee?
I highly doubt it. But as far as like other places, I do know Canada has their own superhero team in the form of Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight, huh?
Oh,
I mean,
Canada.
I know there's gotta be stuff happening in London. Actually,
Oh, definitely. That's where Excalibur is. Like, not the sword, but the name of, I think they're mutants, but like a superhero team called Excalibur. I know Nightcrawler was a part of it for a while.
I was actually gonna say, like, backing up, now that I think about it, like, even in the MCU, like, sure, excuse me, take out these drones, sure, things happen in London. Thor 2 took place somewhere in Europe at one point. I want to say one part of Infinity War happened, not Infinity War, no, it was Infinity, yeah, one part of Infinity War happened in London when they first met with Black Widow, but, like, I don't think they've addressed any, like, heroes or acting forces that are in London in the MCU yet, like, in Europe.
Not yet,
stuff.
anyway.
Which kind of sucks, because Far From Home probably would have been their best chance to, like, establish that.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we have Night Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Night Monkey will save the day.
Can't go wrong with Night Monkey.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hitch a ride.
Whoop, I was wondering when you were going
Mind
to
if I?
No.
No way,
You're
this is
first.
fun!
You want to get rid of me that badly? Do a barrel roll.
It is called an avian roll.
She would be the one to point that out with more vigor and aggression than we have.
Actually, I just imagine she'd be like, it's cold! And she thrusts forward, an avian roll!
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was an illegal left, by the way.
Hey, dang it.
I can't get over those goddamn eyes.
I know. The buggy eyes. Well, I think I'll be swapping
What's
costumes
funny is that,
soon.
like, I don't even remember him being that buggy anywhere else.
Maybe it may be a texture thing. I feel like they'd be more inlet as opposed to like sticking on the outside of the mask.
Yeah.
Hammerhead? If I talk, he'll kill me.
Well, either way, you're dead, Buster.
Oop.
Whoa. Look, we both want the same thing.
Preferably not in
We
front
work
of
together,
pedestrians
we'll find
either.
him. Trust me.
And stop looking at me with those big old eyes. And then just shrink
Hey.
down to, like, the original comics
She's
squinty
gonna trust
eyes.
me.
Huh,
Really?
okay. But,
Wait a minute. Something doesn't feel right. Yeah, I thought so.
oh.
Partners.
Hey, what pinched me?
I think he knew.
And Spider-Man needs to work on his awareness.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised I didn't trigger a spider sense.
I was about to say, that seems like the perfect
Sure she's
opportunity
not
to suddenly get a migraine.
Every time. So there we go. Now we have Together But Alone.
It sounds like a song.
It probably is. I would look that up, but not now.
You
So I guess we'll
okay?
figure out what that's all about later.
Yeah.
Just making
Doesn't
sure.
sound good. Better check
Okay,
You're
we're
like
gonna
you,
learn
okay?
about. It's okay. We're gonna go and we're gonna go check out whatever the heck's the reason behind that gunfire. And I'm curious. Now that I think about it, it's been a good couple years since this game came out. Now I'm wondering what Insomniac's new project has been.
Not sure. They've been kind of quiet about it ever since they finished the DLC, actually.
Yeah. Oh, hi,
I'm
Miles.
willing to bet. I'm willing to bet whatever they have planned next is going to be announced right around the same time we get more concrete info on the PS5. Like,
That's
you
true.
know, actually seeing it for the first time, a release date, the lineup of games it'll have. That's, I mean, that's still all we got to look forward to.
I just noticed that the nozzle size and shape is
Wait,
the same
what's
as
up,
your
Miles?
own.
What's wrong with it being the same
Yeah,
size?
so?
Well, according to Hooke's law, elastic force is linear with distance given all factors are equal. But you and I aren't equal.
Oh yeah, I'm taller.
Wow. You're right.
Look at that.
Just a
It's
few
funny 'cause
pounds
you're
can affect
short.
Tensile strength, rate of web fluid consumption.
And a few other things. But I've done all the calculations. If we just tighten the nozzle diameter by 0.7 millimeters, it all pretty much evens out.
I think I've officially underestimated you.
You really have,
It's a
Peter.
good thing, right?
Yep.
As,
like you're more than ready for
as
field training.
proven, if you want to be
As soon
Spider-Man,
as
you
I'm
need to
done
be
dealing with
smart.
Hammerhead.
Like smart to
Yes.
figure this all
Can I
out.
start
Of
practicing
course
my-
he's
Like
smart, I
nerd
mean,
smart.
And deep down, Miles is literally going, "Oh,
I'll call it off.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, of course it takes some brains to be Spider-Man. I mean, after all, lest we forget, Peter is a science major.
of course."
Absolutely.
Yep.
He has a degree. Why is he singing any songs? Oh,
Ooh, ow!
Crew have a Sable
I
agent
love
in
the. Okay, I'm sorry. I love the idea that what I'm seeing right now is these guys clearly have the force to like kill the man, but at this point they're just kind of bullying him. Like if we were somehow, I don't know why, but I just got like this image of like instead of like showing up and they're like keep kicking him while he's down, like they're just giving him like a swirly.
I love how for a brief moment there, while you were fighting some of the other moves, the big guy was still kicking him for a brief bit.
He's like, I'm going to get I know I'm gonna be unconscious in the next 10 seconds, so I'm going to milk this for everything I can.
Just beat every
did.
bone in his body until he can't stand no more. Wow, that was
I
bad
don't
Very
grammar.
much.
I know it's a completely different context, but I'm reminded of this one little Easter egg in Arkham City. When you help Mr. Freeze find Nora, like you see the thugs at the hideout where Nora is, and 3 of them playing the game of rock, paper, scissors.
And they actually animate, like, do we actually know
Oh yeah,
who wins?
they actually animate it. They have like a whole conversation about it's like, oh, it's all paper. What are the odds? Do I look like I went to school? And at one point, one of them starts making stuff up. It's like, what's that supposed to be? Dynamite. There's no dynamite in rock, paper, scissors.
Aw, see,
yeah.
I need more games like that. There, now he's unconscious.
I'm looking forward to playing those for the channel.
In due time. Anyway, how you
We
doing
will
there,
figure that
Buzzcut McGee?
I actually don't. Now, this is, I believe, arguably, people are saying this is an original character. I don't know who he's supposed to be. Some people say he may have some connections.
To teach me how to do all
Every
that.
alternate universe has to have one.
Mostly, I just try to go where the bullets aren't.
Well, I am in your debt.
Not sure
What
who
were
he
these guys
is,
after?
actually.
These
He
are
sounds
humanitarian
familiar, but I don't know if I
supplies from
recognize him from anything.
I'm gonna look him
I
up.
don't know why. Something about how Spider-Man just kind of creeped in from the top of the frame. Just,
Well,
what do we got in here?
these men are
Just some more supplies. All right.
Okay, his name is Ike
Keep an eye out
Amadi.
and let you know if I find any.
Ike Amadi.
Nice to meet
I
you.
mean, he's
Ike
done a
Amadi.
few things. In fact, I think he's the current actor for Crunch in CTR.
Really?
Oh, huh.
Spider.
Let me look
Spider-Man.
him up. Let's see.
Okay, that.
Oh,
sounded
yep, you're
way
right.
less awkward in my
He
head.
is.
You gotta say, man, Spider-Man.
Man.
My name is Man.
Well, all the same. Hey, MJ.
Peter, head to Soho. I have a lead I need you to check out. One of my jailhouse sources just told me that some of Hammerhead's guys are always
We
at a
gotta get to the
shop.
pizza shop.
Maybe you can trail them.
I want pizza. Can I have
I do
pizza,
too, actually.
Once I'd
guys?
like to have a phone call.
Oh,
Just
only if you
ate
share
a
it.
little while ago, otherwise I would absolutely want to order pizza. I'm hoping pizza's open right now, still amidst all the chaos.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. Like, I know because I know Dale's and even the local pizzeria near us still has them, even in spite of these trying times.
Thank you, essential business.
Amen.
But okay. But yeah, in all seriousness, no, I'm happy to hear that everyone's like being taken care of. Everyone's taking things as well as they can.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we're making sure that we're, cleaning up, sanitizing ourselves, and, making sure that everyone can, wait their turns before we let them unload their groceries.
Right. So off to the pizza place. Holy crap! That's a long line for the pizza place.
And a few more, and a few more
One of them
customers just
disappeared.
popped in.
This.
And another one's running. Oh no, he's just running away. Okay.
Screw that! I can't wait for my pizza. That's
gonna go-
slowly.
I was gonna go Domino's, and then all the authentic New Yorkers are like, "Get him!" as they hear that he wants something other than traditional New York pizza.
And now as the average Peter Parker, we too shall wait for our pizza.
I would love if they actually. No, I would not. Why am I even lying? I would not like to actually wait in line. Okay, there are the guards. Let's just follow them.
Wait a minute, so we're not getting
To run
pizza?
an errand for Tony.
Yeah, it looks like they've been called away on an assignment,
Oh man, I wanted some
Not too
pizza.
close.
but not too close.
I really wanted to see if they had any leftover Bosco sticks.
There's a car in your way, sir. Oh, no. Okay, he'll be okay.
Yeah,
I would have
the,
fucking loved it if that car literally just.
Oh, Glendon.
Uh-oh.
Be cool.
the,
Don't mind
the-
me. I'm just walking on the crosswalk on my phone.
I just
You
gotta
have to do
say
that
right
every so often
now,
with Glendon.
I just want to say right now,
What's up?
from my experience of going to New York, traffic is so bad and people are so impatient, like either they won't wait for a car to go by or the car itself just doesn't want to wait for the people to go by.
Oh no, did you actually hear that,
Oh,
like...
look, someone posted a
I thi-
cat
I-
video. Better watch that.
Look,
right
blending
now.
in. I am fellow teenager. No, what was I say? Did you know? I saw this like in some cinema fact show that apparently the famous "Hey, I'm walking here" was actually improvised.
Yes.
I'm not surprised.
Because the guy they were filming it, and they were filming it in New York on a live street, and as they were filming it, a car actually almost ran over one of the actors.
Oh no!
Like as they're approaching the crosswalk, the car literally almost ran into them, and that's when he hits the roof. It's like, "Hey, I'm walking here," and that was actually kept in.
Yeah. Honestly, if it's all improv, I'm surprised it didn't get any raunchier than that. If there is a
Yeah.
movie question.
Hear what they're saying.
Well, no, I'm sure he knew that, but I'm impressed that he didn't. Like, I would have like panicked or let out a little yelp or something if I hadn't planned that. But he stayed in character.
Not safe.
Yeah, we gotta wait until we're away from the public eye,
Safe.
Now I can climb up to the rooftop.
and now we can do weird things like this.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's something so weird about not being in the Spider-Man suit that makes this somewhat weird to me.
It is so
See,
weird.
Normal Peter Parker. for obvious reasons, I'm kind of bummed that they don't have this as a skin you can unlock in the game as just being Peter Parker doing all this stuff.
You know what? You're right. I'm surprised they don't.
But I mean, I assume for lore reasons, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it is I, Spider-Man.
It is
Don't
I,
worry,
Man
fellow
Spider.
citizens. Don't worry, fellow citizens. It is I, at your average everyday Peter Parker, swinging from rooftop to rooftop.
It is I,
Don't-
Man.
Don't tell anybody who I am.
Stimulating
It's like,
conversation, guys, but I've heard enough.
We don't think anybody
I've
needs
heard
us to.
enough.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, now I'm your average man bug, future bugman, and that doesn't
No.
like
Human
Twitter very
spider.
Devil damn it. I was about to make that joke.
well. Wait, is that actually a name they came up with?
It's from the first Raimi film. Like, when he was
Oh,
doing the
the
big
wa- oh,
wrestling thing,
the
that
wrestling,
was the name he
right.
wanted to use.
Oh yeah.
and they changed, and then
Before
they
Bruce
changed
Campbell...
it.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell thought Spider-Man was better. And it is.
That's right. They did the whole freaking Han Solo thing all over again.
Man, remember those really strong... I don't even know if it actually was going to be the case, but the really strong speculation that had the Raimi films continued, Bruce Campbell would have been Mysterio.
Where's that laptop?
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I'd be up for that. All right, we gotta check these cars to figure out which one has the laptop.
I mean, the closest thing we got to that is Mysterio appearing in the Spider-Man 2 game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How much of a fucking nerd he was.
Hack into it.
Real talk though, especially after what we saw with that Scorpion,
Looks like he's gonna find
that
my
Scorpion
phone app
sequence in
installed.
the main game. I would love to
See
see
where you are, Tony.
on PlayStation 5 what they could do with a Mysterio sequence in the sequel to this game.
I mean, we already brought up before that it made no sense for the fucking Scorpion to be the one to host one of those Scarecrow type sequences. That seems more like Mysterio's shtick.
Well, I guess it's
Right.
not... Well, to be
It's the whole
fair, like, he
fear
shot...
box and-
I was about to say, he did shoot him with a poison, and probably a hallucinogen, so I guess it makes a bit of sense.
I
But-
guess,
but I
at the
do-
same time, is Scorpion known for doing that kind of crap in the actual comics?
I just know I just know that Scorpion's toxins usually just poison, like straight up. You are gonna be like petrified, paralyzed, and/or dying, not
But yeah, just...
not hallucinating.
Talk later.
I feel like we've had this conversation...
I'm sorry, real quick, with what Logan said, with all those words Logan just said, I'm just thinking to myself, you were gonna say, like, paralyzed, petrified, and downright scared.
I thought you were gonna do like the whole thing Nikki was saying, where it's like petrified, traumatized, I forgot what the whole thing was.
It's okay. Okay, I'm taking out that big guy first. But yeah, I agree. I feel like in terms of like getting in your head and really freaking you out with all sorts of things, that'd be more Mysterio's shtick.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
the Spider-Man 2 game, he literally got away with trying to pass off an alien invasion in Manhattan.
No, he gets it's pretty great, and I think Far From Home did his tactics a lot of justice with how far
that
we've
is
come
definitely-
Oh, yeah.
graphically.
That is definitely one of the... I've seen like a few people kind of talk about how they were a little disappointed with Far From Home, but I think the one consistent thing I've heard from everyone is that they really loved how Mysterio was handled.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
he
It's
was
like-
great.
I feel like
But she doesn't really
him,
listen to me.
his sequences,
Or anyone.
and are a close second place to the entire. Oh, hey, oh, jeez.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's been tracking us from that little tracking dot.
How long
She
have you
basically
been
let us do
standing?
the work.
How long have you been standing there? I don't want to talk about it.
Real talk, a part of me kind of wish that bug she planted onto Peter, like she literally would just warp straight from his shoulder or whatever.
Just vroom. No, I honestly thought they were gonna do something like, how long have you been standing there? And she has a freaking pizza slice from the pizza restaurant we passed by.
Dang it!
Since the beginning.
Yeah, it's like you'd see a floating pizza there though, unless she put camouflage nanites into the pizza.
Since the beginning. But anyway. Okay, so apparently they know where Hammerhead's gonna be, so let's go track him down.
Anyway, before I forget, I know we probably talked about it in another video, and I don't remember what all we said during it, but on the off chance of them making a sequel, because I think there's a pretty good chance they'll make a sequel to this. If they do make a sequel, like what kind of villains do you think would be in it? Like I think for me, two big ones I want to see are Sandman and Mysterio.
Natural, yeah. Mysterio seems like a natural.
Right.
Would there be any room for a goblin?
I guess it depends.
It does seem like they're built. It does seem like they're leading up to Green Goblin. The
If
stuff
not,
we found in Oscorp's place.
if not either him or possibly Hobgoblin.
Jordy, how about you first, or before me? What do you think?
Like which villain should be in, might be in
Yeah,
the
sequel
sequel?
to this.
Yeah,
Well,
what
I
villains
mean-
you would what
What
the?
I mean, if it weren't obvious enough.
Oh, it was a trap, and
Oh.
they just
Yeah.
captured her jet.
Hook, line, and suckered.
And Sable's like, I love the idea of this environment. It's like, wow, if only there was an advanced warning that you had prior to showing up here.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
that's literally what she basically said. Go ahead, continue, Jordy.
I mean, the obvious choice is Venom, but like also, I'm
We
trying to
haven't
think
seen
of
any
who.
Brock yet, have we?
Well, to be fair, it's not like when you have Venom that he has to be Eddie. Like I can see them getting away with having Harry being Venom.
Yeah,
I mean,
me
they
too.
definitely are building
Twist,
that
I'll
up.
give you that.
Oh, they definitely are building that up after the post-credit scene of this game.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to you, Jordy.
I'm just trying to think of who else I think should be in this besides Venom. Like, the only thing I can think of is Carnage, but I don't think that's possible.
I think it'd be a little too soon to bring in Carnage.
But it would be nice. I could see. Who else? Who else have we seen already?
Raven?
I mean, yeah, Raven. It definitely. I'm not going to say yet, but later in either the next video or this video, you're going to see implications of who another anti-hero slash villain could be in the sequel.
Oh.
You'll see more in the next video.
I actually just remembered something. I know earlier we brought up that what's his name, Taskmaster. Like it was
Yes.
essentially confirmed he was sent out to track you down as a favor to what was that company he worked for called?
Oh, AIM Systems, or what's the company?
Yeah,
that
it's AIM.
MODOK? AIM, yeah, MODOK I think runs that place. So maybe MODOK.
Maybe.
Man, just imagine seeing that giant fucking face on PS5 graphics.
Oh jeez, the big
Oh,
fat
man.
square head.
I can see every
I
single pore on his face.
But he is like the CEO of AIM, isn't he, MODOK?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's him. We already mentioned Craven. Oh jeez. Oh, okay, that guy's just dead from all that machine gun fire.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, okay, I gotta stop this guy. This guy's more of a menace to his troops than I am.
Cannon cop.
Onward, onward.
Yeah, what else do I got? What else do we have? Lizard?
That'd be interesting. Like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think how you could really set up Lizard, but he'd be interesting.
And then for the DLC scenario, they bring in a special guest appearance by Spider-Man.
Oh.
That'd
Too
be-
soon.
honestly,
Yeah, fair.
but actually, no, real talk. If they had a sequel, I honestly, or maybe another game, I would not mind a playable Spider-Verse kind of thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I was about to say just going into like things that are a little bit more plausible. I wouldn't mind if they maybe start bridging in like other like slowly, but bridging in other like Marvel properties in there, like maybe seeing Daredevil or Punisher.
Right.
Or
Oh
Deadpool.
jeez. Wait, where is Hammerhead? Oh.
You're a really impatient, aren't you, George?
He sent you a gift. And oh shit.
Jeez, Hammerhead.
Yeah,
you
you
guys
can
tell
literally
me
see the
where your
hammer on
Project
that
Olympus
now.
Or
Thank
where
God.
you're at.
We are past 23 minutes. Go to 23:30.
Yes.
Okay, because my my
meanwhile-
AirPod fell out.
You're fine. We'll let you know. Ready to play, Jordy? In
Yes.
Almost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's gone full on freaking RoboCop on us now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh,
No.
Spider Strength, don't fail me now.
No.
Lift up. There we go. I'm sorry about your jet, Sable, but this is important.
Actually, he's not sorry.
Oh,
Two.
Oh shit!
jeez. So yeah, he's gone full on Hulkbuster with all that mech stuff.
God damn it.
Oh,
And
hello.
suddenly, I freaking knew she wouldn't have died from that explosion.
She's alive, and unfortunately, he's gonna survive that. But more importantly than him
Does he-
surviving that somehow,
I was about to say, does Sable survive? Because I didn't see her.
I think she got dropped somewhere. Let's see.
Who dies in this freaking universe aside from Uncle Ben?
Miles is dead.
And Gwen Stacy.
And Aunt May and the.
That's also true.
Well, I
Okay,
also said,
somehow she survived. Not sure how. Oh,
woof.
Not for long. Christ,
Oh,
right,
he's
this does
kidnapping
look,
her.
Oh, Christ, you're right, though. This does look like straight up Hulkbuster shit.
Oh yeah,
Kind
no,
of.
it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna take some hard thinking to figure out how to stop him. And he's also kidnapped Sable, so we gotta do something. But meanwhile, more importantly, especially for relevance sake, with Jordy being here,
Yeah, tell me what's
Once
going
he,
on.
ow.
Black Cat was supposedly died in a
Did you
freaking
honestly
penthouse
think I was
explosion,
dead?
but she's alive.
I mean, 9 lives,
How
remember?
did you find me?
Same
Gotcha.
way she did.
And she found the chip.
Ow.
Watch out. That girl has trust issues.
You don't say.
How long have you been watching me? Watching us?
Long enough to know you're making a mistake. Hammerhead's gotten too powerful.
Do you really think I have a choice?
Right.
Yeah, besides, I'm Spider-Man. I don't give up that easily.
Huh?
Wait,
What the?
is that...
Did you-
Everything you need to know about that ugly thing.
Thing.
Huh. She
All
stole
right.
the she stole the Project
Sorry
Olympus
for what I did
files.
to you.
I love that. It's like everything you need to know about that thing. I have feelings, you know.
About that ugly thing.
One more thing.
Ugly.
His head,
His head.
Oh,
not as strong as you think it is.
I mean, it's pretty strong, but fair. And off she goes.
Bye, Felicia.
I have expected her to faceplant onto that building.
And then as we're having this slow moment, it's just like tune like just like squeegeeing
Al
down the wall.
Capone.
too bad. It really is a shame that Insomniac doesn't do their own sort of bloopers.
Oh, they got it. They
Aw,
used, especially
man.
like they used to back in like the Ratchet and Clank stuff. But yeah.
Oh, of course.
And with that said, we've also now stored up the new location of some new boots. But until then, I realize I have been very, very neglectful of a certain social media crazed
Clown.
person. So join us in the next part as we're going to hopefully give her the attention she so craves.
No, that's the moment where you say that thing.
Thing frightens me.
Photobombs incoming, next part.
What she said.